remembered when these came out because I hope Coco's bark doesn't come through the microphone. Hello and welcome back to my channel here. My name is Fabi and we do a little bit of everything, mostly makeup and music, and the occasional video games. See if I kind of post some of my Twitch streams. I'm here on YouTube, which I do occasionally. How's everybody doing? So I wanted to start this video kind of talking about makeup puffs or cotton rounds. One, because I am a very opinionated person with them. It took me a while to get there. The puffs specifically for skincare and makeup removal. No need to go into battle. At the comments below, please be respectful. We're just talking about pups, and I get it. I know like everybody has their preferences and everything, and these are kind of mine in my experience with the ones that I've used. Um, I haven't tried the biggest range of like facial cotton rounds, but I know what I like to look for. I have compostable and washable, reusable versions that I've tried. People are not going to like this. I don't like the Shiseido puffs. I really don't. For a couple of reasons. At least, let's see. It was either Jacqueline Hill or Casting Lights that mentioned the puffs in one of their videos, and this is a way, way, way back. It has to be at least within the last 10 or so years. Regardless who it was, I feel scammed. I feel scammed. Because the ones by Shiseido, and I know I don't have these with me anymore, but I will have a little picture on how they look like. Um, yeah, they're not cheap. They may have gone up in price, but I last remember they were around somewhere between the $9 to $11 range. There could be more. But I will post the current price of them. I remember someone suggested to cut them so you can make the package last. Yeah, that didn't work for me either. They feel nice. They feel like really nice and soft. I like the quality of the cotton on them, but it has to be my hands or something because I can't make them work. You're apparently supposed to put them like kind of in between your fingers. I'm not just I think my fingers might be a little too small for them, or because I just can't get a good application with them. Um, I know it sounds dumb, but they fall apart on me. Uh, my biggest gripe with them is that they are not sealed on the sides. And I personally don't understand why. I feel like it would be easier that way. Um, I feel like they would, yeah, I feel like it would be a lot easier that way. Then you don't have to hold them in like a specific angle. Or I'm not angle, but you don't have to hold them specifically between your fingers. Yeah, I just don't care for them. Um, I tried going through them. But yeah, um, I'm not the happiest on the amount that I paid. We're gonna gotten like tenfold of kind of cheaper ones. But even with the cheaper ones, I still wouldn't be getting them because I still don't like them. There are other ones that I don't like very well, and the ones I know I don't like are like the Up and Up from Target, the generic Kroger ones from Fred Meyer, and there's I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing this, but they're kind of come in a clear, kind of pink white packaging called Swispers. I don't like those either. The ones that are quilted looking, I despise those. In my experience with them, they kind of pill up, and they kind of feel a little rough on the skin. That's just me. For my preference, I like it when there's like a gauze casing around like the actual cotton. I just feel like with that like little casing or that little like pocket of gauze, it just makes it easier to use least liquid products. Uh, luckily, my go-to come from Daiso, and I've noticed there's a couple of ones. My regular go-to came in a white pink box. Um, However, I've seen that one come in the bags as well. I'm not sure what the difference is between them because I think they're the same price, but one's come in a box, one comes in a bag. I can't remember which one comes more, but I think that's the difference between them. But I think they may have a rounded version of those. But with um, those were like my OGs. Anytime, at least before Daiso kind of came up to my town, yeah, I'd be grabbing like a good like four soap boxes. And those boxes kind of came in like sets of two. So these particular ones, with the white pink box from Daiso, I really like them because they're sealed on the long edges of the puff, and they're just kind of crimped on the shorter edges. Either way, like when you use them, they don't fall apart on you, and they're not super thick like that. It absorbs all your product, and it's not super thin that it's kind of getting messy all over the place. If the Shiseido ones were sealed like these pink ones from Daiso, I'd probably be regularly buying them. Well, maybe they're still like really pricey compared to compared to like $1.50, $2. At least under $3, because right now like all their prices at Daiso really ranges depending on what you get, but it should be under $3. And to me, that's so much more reasonable, especially for something that you're just going to be tossing. Recently, I came once across in a blue box, and these just came in a single blue box. Um, I already threw the box away because I was trying to like make room in our bathroom, and this little like plasticky has plastic. This came from Daiso. I have a little shorter, like a little like rectangular-ish like stack ones you can stack in. But obviously I have too many for these to fit in there, and I think this is nice. It's cute. I can just kind of dump them all in there, and then I have to like organize them individually. Actually, well, that smaller one is actually what I'm using these for. Since I threw out the box, so with these ones, if you can kind of like, if I kind of put a little closer, so these came in a blue box, so they're a little puffier and thicker than the other ones in the white pink box. And for example, like with the shorter sides, they're crimped, but it's like kind of folded over, so it's like one seamless thing on the edges here. And there, it does have an opening, a little pocket here, but it's in a spot like that. Like for example, you won't be putting product on this side, you can put it on this side, and yeah, like it doesn't open for me, like it's nice and cushiony. I really like these. I think these were a little bit more than the standard ones, or it just came in just that one box compared to the two first that you get with the other one. Yeah, I will continuously go back to these. I was actually in Daiso not that long ago, and I was a little devastated that I didn't see any more of these. But I only use these when my other ones are dirty. It's nice to have them, or when I travel. So, blue box. If I can, next time at the store, if I am able to like snag a picture, I will. Because I actually tried to look a picture up on the internet, and I wasn't able to, just so I can kind of compile my little images, so I can make some, once I'm ready to edit this video, I can just go pop them in there. Couldn't find them. I was able to find the pink ones, but not the other ones. I'll try. I'm gonna try to look a little harder. But it's always nice to go to Daiso.
Yep.
Yeah, anyway. The main reason I decided to try reusable ones is to avoid completely running out. That's kind of like my biggest thing with, especially the ones that I like. And if I don't hardcore stock up on them, then I'm out. Then I start crying. Not really. I use my hands. So that's why I decided to dive into the reusable ones, because once you're out, or even be anticipating before you're out, you can just put them in a little like wash bag, throw them in with your laundry, and boom, like you get more with as like you're doing your other chores. So I found that very convenient. The first ones I bought were actually from Makeup Eraser, and I believe I bought these when they went on sale at Ulta. Yeah, I don't think I bought them anywhere else. And they look like these. They're actually really nice and cute. It has the little makeup eraser tag. Many of you should be familiar with makeup erasers. For example, I every now and again when I get really really lazy, I use one of the little face towels. I really like the 7 day set. I feel like it's nice and small, and one kind of covers my whole face. I do have the larger one. Um, I guess when you're wearing heavy makeup, it's nice, but I really don't reach for that one very much. I like the smaller ones better. I remember when Makeup Eraser first announced the launch of these, because it's not a super old product that they have, but they did have something a little bit similar before these ones, because these particular ones are called the Toner Puffs, and I forgot what the other ones were called, but kind of had a dual side. Those came before these guys, and I know when these went on sale, I immediately snagged them just to kind of try these out, and I really like these. I like them a lot, mainly because you can use both sides for two different types of products. Because once you use one side, like the other side stays dry, so you get two for one use on these, um, and looks a little bit deceiving, because even though like, look, it's like kind of like, I don't want to say fat. It's fluffy, right? It doesn't absorb the product. I'm not sure if it's like the material itself, or how it's particular like I don't know, or how it's kind of like little fluffy and how that prevents from being completely soaked in. But yeah, with kind of milkier type toners or really watery ones, I've had no problems with these. And one thing I will say to kind of be careful with these is, for example, there's a little like rough side. I want to say it's like kind of like a little like, it is a piece of plastic. I think it's like the little wiring that's around that kind of gives it the shape, and the tag itself, obviously. Just be careful using these like on your face, because you can get yourself scratched. Luckily I didn't really scratch myself, and it's kind of obvious on where they're at, but yeah, as long as you're careful with that, you'll be fine. But that's one thing to kind of point out. They wash well and they hold up well. I know I've had these for at least a couple of years now. I want to say at least 2 or 3, and they would get washed like every week, and it's still good. They haven't fallen apart. I'm really eyeing a sale of, so I can grab more. I would rather have multiple of these than the other ones I'm gonna show you here in a second. But they're not, at least these particular ones, specific ones, not at Ulta's website anymore. They only have the smaller makeup erasers, or the whole brand cannot be available at Ulta anymore. I've noticed the same thing with Sephora, and I missed kind of like the clean out sale they were trying to do, because these were like half off. Oh well, so much for snagging that deal. Now, the ones that I have that are okay, but not my favorite, um, are the ones by Paula's Choice. I kind of bought these on a whim, and they're just different colors. This was came in like in the five or seven set of like kind of like shades of pink, and these ones were just standard white. Um, I believe these ones were free with like a certain amount of purchase, and these were on sale. These are fairly standard across like the like reusable rounds available. I remember seeing similar, these very similar ones to these on Amazon. And I would assume they might be kind of all the same around. These are alright. I just wanted to try them to see if they were like any better or comparable to the ones by Makeup Eraser. Um, so at least with these, I don't know. I'm kind of like a half with them. I did notice that with this particular type, milkier type toners don't work very well. Because surprisingly, though at least the one that I'm using right now that I'm trying to finish is by Paula's Choice. That one's I'm able to apply it better with my hands than I am with an around. Um, with that particular toner, if I were to use one, I would rather use this one over this one because I feel like it just dissipates. Like I put a couple drops in here. Like sometimes I would go a little extra, and by a couple swipes, I felt like it would already be gone. I've had better luck with using these rounds with like a waterier type of product. Um, Usually with gels, I just tend to like use my hands for them. Um, if it's really watery, I don't like to use my hands because it feels like it kind of gets all over the place. So that's why I prefer a round. So these work okay with them. But once they kind of start to fall apart, I'm not gonna repurchase these. It was a nice try. It was a nice try. It was a nice try for the time, and at least I'm not making any more landfill with the cotton rounds, even though like they technically should be compostable. And it's just something I wanted to be mindful of, regard with my consumption. One thing to say is that I'm glad I bought these on sale and they were kind of a free gift with purchase. I'm not bitter. Am I super picky? Hell yeah. But let me know what else like you're picky about. Are you like really kind of a stickler in terms of like the tools that you use for your skincare and or makeup. Um, I don't know. I'm still on the hunt for trying to see like if there's like a better alternative to these, or at least ones that comes in a kind of a bigger pack. But I do see myself buying these during Black Friday. I hope they have free shipping during that time because I really want to get more of these because I feel like if I have like another set or two because they come in in a set of seven, I feel like I'd be set. And yeah, the fact that you can use uh two products in one puff, that's why I really love these. But these ones you really can't because it does seep through. Um, but at least these are soft. Like these all of these are soft. Um, but that is just my preference. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Towards the end of this video, there will be a couple other videos. There'll be a couple other recommendations for videos that I have. Let me know if you have any other recommendations in terms of like applications for certain skincare products. For example, another thing I like to use my hands with are essences. Yeah, I rather pat them in my skin instead. Even though they are watery, I don't feel the need to use a cotton round with them. But again, that's just me. Um, Depending on the milky type toner, I also like to use my hands for those as well. But let me know what you think. Have you tried any other reusable brands from other places? Are you will you die on the hill for the ones by Makeup Eraser? At least the toner puffs? I definitely would. I really enjoy those. Um, but yeah. Thank you for watching, and my socials will be popping up here soon. Um, I'm also over on Twitch. I'm currently enjoying Pokemon Infinite Fusion and and Star Trek over there. Um, if everything goes well, this is most likely going to be shooting kind of like the Christmassy time. But I really want to get Rocksmith. I want to get a smaller scale guitar and just be like, just like that. Oh, these poor scrappy pups. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all from next time. Bye.